Shit!
Dad. Come on, Dad, pull yourself together. It's been 12 months since Mom died. You can't keep going on like this. Whiskey's not gonna fix anything. Now, wake up.
Nancy? What the hell are you doing here?
I came to check on you, and from the looks of it, I was right to. You have a behavioral health appointment with Dr. Morris this afternoon. Come on, let's get you cleaned up and dressed and we'll go.
So how's your day going so far, Mr. Burns?
Fair to hellish, Doc. Fair to hellish. I tried again. I tried to paint. But I can't. I just passed out from the whiskey and ended up on the floor. Nancy found me there. Brought me here to you. Ever since I lost my Diana, it's like my brain won't let me paint anymore.
Describe to me your feelings about what happened again. I mean, sometimes talking about painful memories can actually help the healing process.
It was 1 year ago today. It was the grand opening of my art gallery downtown. The newspaper was there to cover it. The television was there to cover it. It was the biggest thing happening. At the last minute, I asked Diana to go home and pick up my 2 latest works and bring them back to the opening. Oh, Doc. I don't know if she was hurrying, or it was raining too hard, or why she ran the red light. But she got hit, and the police said she was killed instantly. They told me she didn't suffer. But I can't help wondering if I didn't send her away to get those paintings, she'd still be here with me today, alive.
And you believe by taking away your gift for art is God punishing you?
Yes!
It looks like your prolonged grief disorder, it hasn't responded to psychotherapy or systematic desensitization therapy. It actually borders on PTSD. I think we're going to have to try a new course of therapy. I'll have my staff make the arrangements.
Whatever you say, Doc. Whatever you say.
Look, it'll take time. But but you'll get through this. Maybe changing where you paint in the studio might actually help. But you will paint again. You'll paint for her.
Hello, Joseph.
Alice, is it really you?
Yes, it's me.
After all these years. It sure is good to see you. What has it been, 29, 30 years since high school?
Well, a lot has happened since high school. You remember the fun we had in drama and art class? Mr. Maxwell's third period? Class voted us most likely to become artists. Well, I guess they got it right by you.
High school. I remember it well. Our senior prom, our first dance, young love. What a night. And you're just as beautiful as ever.
And you went on to become a famous artist.
Ah.
With your own gallery. But I heard you had an accident and you don't paint anymore.
Yes, it's been 13 months. It's a long story. My doctor says it's all in my head. But what about you? I heard you took off and went to New York to that big fancy art school, but then everyone said that you dropped out.
Not exactly. One of the lecturers got me pregnant. Wasn't good for a young Catholic girl. Well, we stayed together for about a year after that, but I ended up raising my daughter by myself. Looking back, it wasn't rape exactly, but it wasn't far from it. We didn't have a Me Too movement back then.
Oh, I am so sorry, Alice.
Don't be sorry. Joseph, I took a different path in the art world. I work for a company who specializes in the international clandestine transfer of art. You know the Rembrandt that was stolen in Atlanta 6 months ago?
Yeah, of course.
Well, we've been hired to ship it to a client in South America. Problem is, it's still far too hot to ship through traditional routes. What with certificates and all.
Well, what does this all have to do with me?
But we could ship a Joseph Burns piece. What with proper papers and all. No problem.
You want me to paint over this?
Paint over it? Exactly. And then our team in South America will remove the paint and restore the Rembrandt.
No, 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 no.
JD, line it up.
Ready?
Now paint. Paint for her. One of your best. Thank you. And goodbye, Joseph.
Alice, wait. There's something I'd like to ask you.
Hi, Nancy. It's done. Your plan worked perfectly. He did the complete painting, and it's not half bad.
That's great. Thank you so much.
No problem. There is one strange thing, though. He asked me out on a date.
He did what?
He asked me out on a date.
So, you asked her out?
Yes, I did. And thank you.
Thank me?
You know, Nancy, I still have all my faculties. I'm not an idiot, you know. My high school sweetheart from 30-some years ago shows up and lays some fake hostage video of you on me, and then she pulls out this Rembrandt, which is obviously fake, and then Alice starts putting the moves on me, and then all those memories from 30 years ago come flowing back in. Well, you know what? It worked, because she got me to paint. I can paint for her. And then when she turned around to leave, I couldn't let her walk out of my life again, not like I did 30 years ago. So I asked her. I asked her out. Anyway, thank you.
I just wanted to help you get your painting back.
You did, sweetheart. You did so much for me. You and Alice, for the first time in over a year, I can see the sun in my future.